Welcome, folks, to Sicilia. Sicilia, I literally just got this ship, and man, do I like this ship. I really do like this ship. Again, standard economic package, nothing special. Armor-wise, that gets interesting. It is a below water Citadel, but I have been hit pretty heavy in it at times. But for the most part, you can go broadside and take a few shots. Survivability-wise, compared to battleships, it is a little on the low side, but it's still 89,000. Well, roughly 90,000. The guns are where it's all at. And her secondaries. Her secondaries do fire sap armor piercing. So, I mean, they're decent, but they're not great. As you can tell by the reload, they're still pretty slow. But the guns are where it's at. And I will show you my captain build, and you will be seeing that captain build in the replays, but I intend to probably respec Sanzanetti to better suit this particular ship and its skills, from what I can tell. The secondaries are nice, but not the best. Air-wise, oh, that's a tough one. Second replay, you will see me fight a carrier, and I am 90% sure if I did not have my exhaust smoke, I would not have lived. So I would not expect much from the AA. Maneuverability-wise, with Brisk, we were doing about over 32 knots. 33 so. Very good. Speed-wise, rudder shift without it is 15.3. With the rudder mod on, it's 12.3. So you're losing about 3 seconds. Still, this ship turns like a slug. So maps that have torpedoes, Hermes, Cherry Blossom. Those are the two primary ones. Mainly Cherry Blossom. Cherry Blossom is going to fuck you up real big time. And I can say that because I've done it in Sicilia probably like 3 times, and I've always died to torpedoes. This ship cannot avoid torpedoes at all. So if you take torpedoes, you're screwed. Concealment-wise, without it fully built in, it's still 15.6, not the best. Equipment-wise, though, again, we are running secondary build, but for future reference, I'll probably switch this out for aiming systems and put more emphasis into her guns, because the guns are the main feature where you're going to see it for sure. Camo-wise, that's her default. It is actually a very nice camo, though. That is for sure. It's a very nice camo. Captain-wise, I mean, I'm running gun feeder, consumable specialist, emergency repair specialist, brisk, adrenaline rush, full secondaries, emergency repair expert, I will probably, when I respec it, retake these 2 off and probably put that into 5 Furious or concealment or armor. Probably Furious and super heavy AP. Know that'll add a little bit more fire time, but I think it could be a pretty good combo. The secondary wise, it does work, but you will see in the replays that the vast majority of the damage I do is from my main guns. 16 guns. Again, the artillery is on the low side for 381 caliber. Not the best. Show's still pretty decent though. But let's get into the replay so you can see this ship. Because when you see this ship, you will be very impressed. Hello, welcome back, folks. Welcome to part 1 of Sicilia. I played this ship quite a bit. Although the replays you're going to be watching are the second and third battle. The first battle was terrible. I took torps and died. Sicilia, sap secondaries and 16 guns of armor piercing. So basically Colombo, but with HE and sap secondaries. I've been having a blast in this ship. I love this ship. I think it's a great ship. Within these first few matches, I was like, oh yeah, Cap gets this ship. There's going to be some funny times. 32 gun salvos.
Awaiting instructions. Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Now the guns are only 381 caliber, so they're on the small side for sure. But you're firing so many of them, it don't matter. I don't know really how to put it. If I had to choose between Burgoyne and Sicilia, that's a tough one. I'd have to kind of go with Sicilia. I think that one was short, I believe. Yes, I believe that one was short. No, we still get a double Citadel. Now, this thing is basically a Citadel machine. I don't think there were most matches that I was averaging probably at least 15 to 10 Citadels per game. And then targets like these, sometimes I go to about 20 Citadels. There's a triple Citadel for 43,000. 2 salvos and we're up to 71,000. Schlieffen is going out there. And I'm like, yeah, I got to go balls in and help him. As he's not going to live. We get Lucians, or not Lucians, but Sanzanetti. So our range goes up from 18 kilometers to basically 20 kilometers. So it makes up for it. Only 13,000, no Citadels. More ricochets or overpens. But yes, the guns are 360 on this ship, same as Colombo. I think that's just a great feature. I love that. As far as the Schlieffen goes, he's not doing too well.
Ship is on fire. You sunk an enemy destroyer.
The reason I zoomed in there, I'm like, I realized a secondary battery. Yeah, and it was just one of the 5-inch guns. So I'm like, not a big deal. Yami unfortunately gets a good salvo there before I was able to shoot. If I had probably had close quarters for my guns, I probably would have outshot him. I'm telling him to get back because I know the Clevelands are going to come in and I know they're going to kill him. I'm thinking he might be in the right spot. But I'm thinking he really needs to just get back and live. Because, I mean, he's on borrowed time. Even if most of the damage is fire, it's not going to take much to kill him. He's at 26,000 right now. You need probably about double that just to take on the Cleveland. But I mean, right there, 20,000. I really do enjoy this ship. I think it's a blast. Again, remember, you get a kill with Sansonetti, your range goes up, you get 100 shell hits, and your consumable action time goes up. Again, he was at 20,000, 26,000, now he's at 9,000. He DCP's the first fire. And then gets set on fires last time. He's lucky that wasn't a double fire.
Problem solved, sir.
I will say that the secondaries aren't super firing. That they are very slow. And you think you get good salvos, but you sometimes get those salvos, and well, you kind of get screwed. But we're at 250 right now. Again, broadside midway. Oh, this is gonna be fun. And I'm thinking, oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I am thinking, though, I will take off the secondary module because I just don't know if I really want it. We do get a nice 36,000. And we do see the Sleepin is at 800 health. And I'm telling him, get back. Go heal. And he... We get another nice 37,000. Oh, this ship is just stupid. And like, must be new to secondaries, gotta run in and die and use them. And that was Minotaur. Honestly, I'd have to take the Minotaurs. I think the Minnow's right. I think he is right. No Citadels, but we get a solid 22,000. We do just shells coming in, and we do manage to get the kill. Again, we just pop our exhaust smoke, and we just go dark.
Problem solved, sir.
I really do like this ship. I think it's phenomenal. I don't, besides maybe just changing the secondary thing out for the aiming system, I really don't have anything bad to say about this ship. I really don't. I've been very impressed by this ship. Now, a little bit of history on this ship. Well, from my personal experience, I was very opposed to this ship. I thought, okay, it's not going to be great. And then that all changed when I was in an Aegis match. And my Schlieffen, and I had a Sicilia. And I'm thinking, this Sicilia is going to die. And he's charging the Yochinos and Azumas. He lives. And I'm like, at that point, I was like, maybe we need to get this ship. Right there, you did see it was a 10,000 salvo to the Sherman. But after seeing that Sicilia and Aegis, I was thinking, actually, I think I'm going to get that ship. And then I started thinking about it. Secondaries with Sansonetti, and I'm like, actually, that could be really fun. And just ridiculous. Like, right there, we get 100 shell hits, and our extra consumable enhance goes off. So we get extra time on our exhaust smoke, which is very fortunate and very useful. But, you know, we're at almost 400,000. Ship is just stupid. And I mean, over there, they're having a hard time, so we got to go help them on that side. Got 11. The last salvo it shoots, it sets me on fire, right? Salvo looks good. Only 70,000, no Citadel. But still, when your average salvo is 10,000, it just gets ridiculous. And kind of stupid. But you do see that the Schlieffen is taking a hell of a lot of fire from those DDs. And he will die to those DDs. Like, I mean, he's not getting away with it by far. I mean, he's dead. He should have came back to the circle, and he could have probably lived through that. If he had probably been broadside to the DDs and had his secondaries going off, he might have lived through that. Now, yeah, of course I'm going to shoot AT at a Montana 12,000 kilometers out. Maybe we'll get lucky, maybe we get a fire, and then we can set another fire. You never know. double fires. I think that really screwed me up on my turn. Because I'm going to spend a little bit of time here in the shield circle. Right there. I got stuck. And I'm going to be here for a while. Again, that DD is still alive. He went from having no HP to popping his heal. I think the only thing I was probably doing wrong was that I was maybe turning the ship different than what I should have been. That's the only thing I can think of. And we finally get our... Now, Annapolis... Or not Annapolis, but Illinois does go down. Again, HE loaded because the Fletcher is right there. And I'm like, well, we're not going to be able to accelerate, so let's just go balls in and see what happens. Wish that had been more. Now I am kind of like, okay, I gotta speed up. I gotta get out. I gotta figure something out. Because again, there is a main there.
Smoke generator started.
Ow. That's 20,000. We're really able to go dark. So Minnow though, I'm thinking, okay, he dropped torps. Those should be dead in the Annapolises, right? I think I don't know if I killed him there. But we did see all the torps missed. And since I honestly don't know how I did not kill it there. I don't. We get a nice... But this is the salvo that really kind of made me love this ship. This is a salvo. Like, okay, I know it's a main. It's a 16 gun versus a 16 gun. 18th century frigates. Bounces his shells. I'm trying to get all my guns on target. And then fire! Ten Citadels. $648,000. Yeah, you can see why I don't have a bad thing about this ship. And that's just part one, folks. We're going to get to part two. But 10 shells and all that was... I sent this to Cap and I'm like... Me likey is what he said. I mean, that's 200,000 just right there in those two ships. I mean, you look at this. I mean, I was averaging at least, for the most part, 25,000 on most of the ships I was shooting. But we'll get to part 2 and we'll show you. Part 2 is even more wild than this one. Welcome back, folks, to part 2 in Sicilia, Double Yamato, Ohio, Sicilia, Yoshino, the Tajin, and Kitakaze. Keep an eye on this guy, folks. He's very special. But as you saw it from the last game, Sicilia is just a massive machine. This game, I actually got complimented twice from my team. That tells you we're going to pull some serious shit in this one. Again, it is still kind of like shooting a shotgun shell at times. So you do have to be a little RNG lucky on Citadels, and you're basically hoping for sheer quantity of ships. That is the one downside of not putting that aiming systems on. And I am going to run some tests with it, with and without, to kind of figure out which way I like it. Because I don't feel like it really benefits from the modular. Okay, salvo on the Heisen, 40,000. We pick up the DD and we get our increased range, so great. I honestly thought I would see some of the battleship shoot it, but it looks like almost every one of them shot the Azuma, which is like weird. 27,000. I've had bigger salvos. I had a 50,000 K salvo on it. Yeah, I think 50,000 was the biggest salvo I made on a on the Heisen so far. Haven't been able to duplicate that one though. And this is what I learned from Real Katsuki. That if you drop some, and they aren't visible, but if they are, you know, AA will go active. I'm like, right there. And you see, nope, there's the AA, but they're not detected. Thank you, Real Katsuki, for telling me that, or showing me that in your Republic/Super Ships. Or was one of your other ones. Maybe it was another one. But again, thank you for that tip. That really did help. I probably could have waited a bit on the exhaust smoke. And again, I'm kind of just sitting here, just kind of biding my time for the Yoshino. I want the Yoshino. But I'm like, oh, well, he's turning, you might as well. And I'm like, it's still 20,000, let's go for it. We managed, but we leave it on like 400 HP, and I'm like, you gotta be joking me. Ohio tries to get a good salvo, and then I'm like, okay, we need to, our exhaust smoke's up, we gotta go. There's a nice 25K. Yeah, this is probably one of my new favorite ships. But I am gonna get the hull next. So we'll put the hull on the channel at some point. Probably in a couple more months, I would say. At least before the end of the year's out, we'll have hull. Ooh, a nice 45,000. Yay. That's like 70,000 right there. And fortunately, I think we do take a torpedo. Yeah, we are going to take a torp. Yoshino torp. That hurt. Now that I'm stuck on this Taijin, and I'm trying to turn. Now he shoots armor piercing into me, and I take literally 14,000 that I could have negated had the Taijin not been on me. We get the kill though. But this Taijin, or Taijin, I mean, come on. Are they real? Are people that stupid? I'm sorry, but this guy is, it's like he's not even trying to try to turn his ship or anything. And I'm like having to turn my whole ship just to get him. Finally, thank God I got off of him. You can imagine that's very irritating. Because that was 10,000 health I really probably could have really used. And then I switch back because I have to go after the DDs. Just from that salvo, we get a pretty good salvo there. I think that was about almost 20,000. Taijin is still just backing up. This guy was, he was very special. So we're just gonna kind of just go in there, use our exhaust smoke, so we don't take any damage. And kind of just let the secondaries do the work. Not really no point until he goes broadside like that. And then we get a nice 11,000 right there, right on him. Should pick up the kill, I believe. Yep, pick up the kill on the 5.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
I mean, if anything, the Taijin did draw their fire, so I could just kill him. He did something right. Yeah, we're gonna take a torp. That's the second torp I took. And that's what I've learned about this ship. This ship does not, against torpedoes, it is not good. You can imagine Cherry Blossom in this ship. Oh, that's not fun. By far. And I think, okay, maybe the Ohio is going to go north. And I'm like, and then he turns south. And I'm thinking, crap. And I'm thinking, I'm going to have to go after the CV. I know it's going to come to me. But I'm like, if I get screwed by the bomb, I mean, I don't have a lot of HP. You guys have seen me in the Schlieffen. I got screwed. So I'm not enthusiastic about going after the CV in this ship. I'm not enthusiastic about it. I was like, if I have to, I have to, but I'm not enthusiastic about it, by far. I am not. I am very unenthusiastic about this. And I think it truly is that exhaust smoke that it will save me. I think that's the only thing that really kept me alive for a lot of this. For the next 10 minutes, that exhaust smoke is going to save my life twice. And I've only got 2 heals left, folks. And those torpedoes, again, if I hadn't taken that first armor-piercing salvo, I would have had about 39,000. I would have had some more HP. Actually, yeah, I would have had probably about 40,000 HP. So you can imagine I'm slightly really pissed. But a nice 40,000 on our first salvo. Yep, and then we go dark to avoid the first wave of bombers. And see, it doesn't see us, so it can't target us. We have most of the bombers gone, so we fire our second salvo. Only 13,000. He is going to turn into it. And I'm like, just keep going straight. Just keep doing it. Just nothing you're going to do. Just try to stay alive. Pretty much just let the bombers get shot down. Don't do anything stupid. I mean, that exhaust smoke saved me. Big time. Big time. Without that exhaust smoke, I think I would have died. So I'm up to 40,000 right now. It could be up to 50,000. And I'm thinking, oh, yeah, we're in a rock and a hard place. We get our consumable actions going off, so that's great. Now I'm thinking, okay. I'm like, I'm gonna go for this Satsuma. You saw me hit the main, let's go for the Satsuma. Someone tries to steal it. Sap secondaries do kill it. And I'm like, oh, what do I do? I can't turn. I gotta just take the torps. It's either screw the drive-by up and not attack the Satsuma, or take the avoid the torps and take the Satsuma, or take the torps and hit the Satsuma. Like, that's a lot of damage. I do kind of mess up this drive-by, though. Still 96,000. I probably could have got it on a 1 salvo if I had aimed a little bit better, but I didn't really have much time. And I am deathly scared. I mean, fortunately, exhaust smoke, I go dark. That saves me again. I mean, I can literally just go dark in between all these guys. I could have shot the Yamato and got more damage, but I'm like, let's take out the Satsuma. Still a nice 40,000. Kind of wanted to hope I had enough salvo to get the other ship, but I'm like, oh, and then I get a fire, and I'm like, crap. I don't have much HP left. And I'm thinking that might have just killed me. Because I'm like, I don't have much HP. I really don't. And then we got the Clausewitz sitting there. And we're like, we're stuck in between a rock and a hard place. And we know the Yoshino is going to be spawning. There's a double fire. And I'm like, I'm literally just waiting, just trying. And I'm like, pop it. And I'm like, oh, thank God. But I'm still detected. Well, we get a nice 6 Citadels.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
700,000 damage. Close. 690, but let's just round it up to 700. But the HP, 1,112 HP. I do try to snag this kill. If I had probably went for the Yami, I would have cracked 700,000. But I should not be alive. And I'm like, ugh. And I'm like, I shouldn't be alive. LOL. You were a beast out there, says the Yoshino. You just got her too. Luck. I mean, it was luck. And a little bit of skill, but I'd say mostly luck. Is she any good? Oh, very good. 690K. I've been eyeing her. 29.6. And remember, I do get complimented twice from my team. And we end up getting C-Star assistant and a major contribution. But team score-wise, we're at 2,400. Pretty substantial carry. Again, that Taijin, pretty useless. Almost 200,000 on the Satsuma. I mean, I was literally striking pretty full health targets like DDs and everything. Except for the Yami. That one, though, I think I got was just luck. But when the guns do hit, they hit hard. But again, I took 7 torps, or 5 torps. And that really hurt. That really hurt. The Yugamo torp, the Yoshino torp. I mean, all the torps I took a heck of a lot of damage. And she does fill the torps, for sure. As you can tell, the secondaries aren't on the mode. We fired 1,300 and only got about 300 hits. She's more of a gun ship, for sure. I'm probably will end up changing that out. And maybe respecting the Cat with Sanzanetti to something else. But I wish I had a bigger boosters on it for sure. That would have been a good match. But that is the Sicilia. Incredibly powerful.